I mean, you can get that can, tell me that wrong or not, but I mean, like, some of bacon need to go down, bro. So wait, you said I have 50 days to transform. I have 51 days to transform myself into a bodybuilder. Man, how do push-ups work? Okay,
Lacey had enough of the disrespect towards Kai.
Kai got this entire campus, put us here for days, gave us unlimited content, he's not even streaming. And he had one rule, and it was don't leave campus.
Most of the Streamer University students have left the campus to go to a party.
They disobey Kai, disobey the dean, go to a club, a party, to what, get drunk? It's disgusting, and it's disrespectful, and it's rude.
Is he right? Lacey had enough of the disrespect towards Kai.
Kai got this entire campus, put us here for days, gave us unlimited content, he's not even streaming. And he had one rule, and it was don't leave campus.
Most of the Streamer University students have left the campus to go to a party.
They disobey Kai, disobey the dean, go to a club, a party, to what, get drunk? It's disgusting, and it's
By the way, you got on your phone, what the fuck does this mean? Okay, if you are assigned to do, oh sorry, if you are assigned to do things, or one of you two are trying to go against me, why do I feel like it's gonna end up in me winning every time? You have a 99, a something else. I'm not. Why the fuck do I have a 75 on my team? That I have 3 different people like them like that. So what the kid I'm looking at you guys. I doubt you that could be any good. And better than mine. Yo, what up, bro? Hop on the phone. I'm not gonna be paying Fortnite, bro. I'm not gonna be paying Fortnite, bro. I'm not gonna be paying Fortnite. Not just that. I'm gonna be paying NBA 2K. Hold up. So, yo. Hold up, chat. Wait, that puts right. Alright, I'll watch, but someone there. Wait, why didn't he invite me? Too late now. Now I gotta beat the kid. I'll give that kid a chance. Yo, hold up, chat. Yo, we forgot about chat. I'm gonna do this so I can hear you guys when I'm paying. So I don't have to look and read that. You guys will not see me, but I don't know if I can. Okay, I'm gonna get a level 40. Yo, what up? Yo. Oh, sad poop. Let me say it. I'm sorry, I'm getting to that bad every time. I'm at like 15k VC. I need like more VC though. Why did I do that, sorry? You know, I'm just gonna get cooked every single time. Like that, there's no way I can possibly get the ball. Him like that, like got no possible way I'm getting the ball back anytime soon. Yo, I just lost about half of my VC. Okay. See, yo. I'm able to get the ball back, yo. I didn't mean to. Dumbass NBA fucking 2K, bro. Be selling you, bro. NBA 2K be selling and letting. I said I'm doing enough to get dogs, but it's not. Can we not be right behind me? If I shoot that, it's gonna come right up. We don't have to incorporate. Got no time. What's that? Like I know him hate like him hate that ain't weird. But yes he that's the problem. You don't have a pay down, you have to pay on whatever can possibly win him. And being level 40, like you see he's gonna find a way to get past me or shoot. Sad, I know I can do that. This dude don't find a way to get past me one way or another. I can't with him not let him shoot, I'm gonna go past. Bao áp lực C sa burger bao đâu rồi full C burger. Let's say they do not pay down. No do this, no too many face, no do this. About no fucking pay down sad. Like that, you can't stay on them for like 5 like you have a base build and I can't pay the rest of the got someone else that beat the guy. And then see like that like bro, give me the ball back one time you lose, give me the ball back one more time you lose, bitch. Give me the ball back your whole ass, bitch. Give me the ball back up. You ain't doing them, I'm gonna lose my fouls. I'll foul you every single time. Yeah, give me the ball, no. Oh, then my second foul. No, fuck me, Lucy. You a fucking weird ass fucking bitch. Go fucking kill yourself, bitch. You a weird ass fucking bitch. Bitch, you are a bitch. Papa can't shoot, but that way you fucking her on. No, slap my fucking hoe. Don't look waiting for someone else, cause I'm not, my god, I'm gonna go to 500 VC for. Okay, so. Okay, no dip. Okay, buddy, I might have to pull up on the butt. You guys, if you put on the butt, you on my team, no, right? Your team. I mean, if you sell me on this, I'm gonna kill you ass. Hey, what team have 30? Hey, red team like, yeah, the red team like the bomber. They go, oh, no dip, that's it, no dip, no dip. No. Oh, you better listen to him, they can better. We are seeking up on the 2v2, my dude. Damn it! Oh. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Get out. Get out. Look up, piss off. Piss me off. Yeah. Uh-huh. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. So guys, are we doing for receipt? If we doing for receipt, okay, so we're doing this for receipt or not? I'm not paying you guys. You gotta figure that team out yourself. One, two, three. 1, 2. Yo. Well, we are all 399s. Oh. That melted fucking pot. No, cause you're gonna party. No one getting a pot. So either accept the teams. Well, we got big men on our team. 4,000 receiver. You are a big man, you can do dang dunks. Okay, fuck you, bitch. Boy, it's.
I want to talk about Pro League Endgame. We have confirmed the pros that you guys will be playing against, that we'll be streaming and we'll be playing. First pro for NA Central will be Peter Bob. Peter will be playing in the $5,000 Pro League Endgame tournament versus the people who qualified through the East. Next, we have Moyo. I will also be playing as well. Then you have Vito. Then you have Rapid, you have Bolts, and you have Higgs. I want to talk about Pro League Endgame.
So we only have enough resources for a one-way trip. Now, sending our astronauts would be a death sentence, so I think if we found a way to leverage AI, there's a much stronger possibility. No, that's okay, I'll do it. Sorry, what? Yeah, you said one-way, right? Yeah, not just hear what I said. This mission is a death sentence. I'm not taking any volunteers. Well, staying on this planet in this economy is also a death sentence, so don't take my chances. Whoa, it's not suicidal. Maybe, but he might be honest. Wait a sec, are you even an astronaut? I don't even recognize you. Oh, no, my name's Kyle. I work the drive-thru over at Carl Jr. down the street. Oh, shit, I love that place. How did you even... Okay, no, we're not taking volunteers from the fast food industry to pilot a spacecraft. We need an actual astronaut to complete the mission. No, I'm good. Yeah, I actually have, like, a family and shit, so, like, you just give it to someone whose life actually sucks. Oh, my God. Trust me, sir, I'm extremely coachable and highly motivated to get out of here. can't believe I'm actually considering this. Okay, look, you're gonna be giving up on your entire life and then leaving your whole family behind. That's seriously what you want. Look, man, I'm already in. You don't have to convince me anything. What? Look, sir, my wife left me. I haven't made rent in 6 months, and I am one more idiot's drive-through runner away from burning the entire restaurant down. If I stay on Earth one more day, I am going to prison that day. Damn, is working drive-through that bad? Oh, you have no idea. Now, since we've established that I'm done living here, why don't you go grab me a spacesuit, fire the engines up, and send my ass out as far from this planet as physically possible. Okay, you know what? You sound clinically insane, and I can't trust you to pilot an entire space expedition. This meeting's over. I'm gonna need you to get me off this. So we only have enough resources for a one-way trip. Now, some...
I swear, it seems like some of those strongest friendships are built by two friends who say the most
fucked up shit to each other.
This girl went viral after creating her own version of ChatGPT called Rachel GPT, where instead of asking AI, you ask her, because she apparently knows everything. So people started asking her things like, how do I pass algebra? Cheat. Why can't I pull?
No game.
Rachel, will I pass my test today? Yes. And she actually passed. With a 93. I'm screaming. But then ChatGPT pulled up in the comments like, Rachel, we all know you're just asking me on the side. Now, if that's true, then ChatGPT is responsible for this next answer too. And listen, I'm not one to get political, but apparently, Rachel GPT is. Because when somebody asked,
why am I sad?
She said, Trump. This girl went viral after creating her own version of ChatGPT called Rachel GPT, where instead of asking AI, you ask her, because she apparently knows everything. So people started asking her things like, how do I pass algebra? Cheat. Why can't I pull?
No game.
Rachel, will I pass my test today? Yes. And she actually passed. With a 93. I'm screaming. But then ChatGPT pulled up in the comments like, Rachel, we all know you're just asking me on the side. Now, if that's true, then ChatGPT is responsible for this next answer too. And listen, I'm not one to get political, but apparently, Rachel GPT is. Because when somebody asked,
why am I sad?
She said, Trump. This girl went viral after creating her own version of ChatGPT called Rachel GPT, where instead of asking AI, you ask her, because she apparently knows everything. So people started asking her things like, how do I pass algebra? Cheat. Why can't I pull?
No game.
Rachel, will I pass my test today? Yes. And she actually passed. With a 93. I'm screaming. But then ChatGPT pulled up in the comments like, Rachel, we all know you're just asking me on the side. Now, if that's true, then ChatGPT is responsible for this next answer too. And listen, I'm not one to get political, but apparently, Rachel GPT is. Because when somebody asked,
why am I sad?
She said, Trump. This girl went viral after creating her own version of ChatGPT called Rachel GPT, where instead of asking AI, you ask her, because she apparently knows everything. So people started asking her things like, how do I pass algebra? Cheat. Why can't I pull?
No game.
Rachel, will I pass my test today? Yes. And she actually passed. With a 93. I'm screaming. But then ChatGPT pulled up in the comments like, Rachel, we all know you're just asking me on the side. Now, if that's true, then ChatGPT is responsible for this next answer too. And listen, I'm not one to get political, but apparently, Rachel GPT is. Because when somebody asked,
why am I sad?
She said, Trump. This girl went viral after creating her own version of ChatGPT called Rachel GPT, where instead of asking AI, you ask her, because she apparently knows everything. So people started asking her things like, how do I pass algebra? Cheat. Why can't I pull?
No game.
Rachel, will I pass my test today? Yes. And she actually passed. With a 93. I'm screaming. But then ChatGPT pulled up in the comments like, Rachel, we all know you're just asking me on the side. Now, if that's true, then ChatGPT is responsible for this next answer too. And listen, I'm not one to get political, but apparently, Rachel GPT is. Because when somebody asked,
why am I sad?
She said, Trump. This girl went by.
Every car holds another school, another bombing to do. All right, class, we're learning algebra today. What? Algebra? What's that? It's another way we do math. Wait, there's another type of math? Yes. A plus B equals what? Some point this shit? Ooh, you gotta say it.
Every FCP researcher knows the rule about cell block 7. You don't work the night shift there twice. Not because anything ever happens. That's the strange part. Nothing happens in cell block 7. It holds a single anomaly. FCP designation withheld. In a plain white room behind a plain steel door. No breaches, no incidents. In 30 years, not one violent event. On paper, it's the safest containment wing in the entire Foundation. And that's exactly what makes it the most feared. Because the researchers who work a single night shift there come out fine. They report a calm, pleasant evening. But the ones who work it a second time come out different. They can't say how. They just know with total certainty that they should never go back. They request transfers. Some resign. A few refuse to ever be alone in a quiet room again for the rest of their lives. For years, the Foundation assumed it was psychological. The mind playing tricks in a silent white room. Until a new researcher decided to actually study the anomaly instead of just guarding it. What she found in the old logs stopped her cold. The thing in cell block 7 doesn't attack. It doesn't manifest. It doesn't do anything a camera can catch. What it does is far quieter. It listens every night to whoever's in the room. It learns them, their voice, their habits, the small things they say to themselves when they think no one's around. One night isn't enough, but 2 nights. 2 full shifts alone with it is exactly enough for it to finish learning how to be you. The reason those researchers researchers never go back isn't fear, it's instinct. Some buried part of the human brain that recognizes, without being able to explain it, that something in that room isn't right. And if you give it one more night, it won't need you anymore. The Foundation never terminated the anomaly. They couldn't. Did anything wrong. So instead, they made the rule. One shift in cell block 7, never 2. Every FCC researcher knows the rule.
I don't know how good that is, I'm not gonna lie.
What happened? I got exposed. I didn't tell you to cut my hair, though. I want to talk to you. Did I invite you to my office? We'll schedule a meeting when I invite you to my office. J Shock 9. 9. Okay? Well, can we just talk about the situation that happened? What up?
What's up?
I think my chain came off.
Yeah, definitely.
26 minutes. That's exactly how long they were gone for, except it felt like 3 hours. I have a deep fascination with glitch in the Matrix stories, and this one specifically has to do with Clinton Road. Literally the most haunted road in all of America. This email was sent in last night, and the subject is, I don't think Clinton Road is haunted, I think something else is wrong with it. I'm not going to pretend I have a clean and tidy explanation. I don't. I just have what I remember and what 2 other people remember differently. And a time gap.
Hello, everybody. We wanted to introduce ourselves real quick. We've done a couple of videos already, but nobody knows who we are. So, my name is Officer Hale. This is K92.
If you are one of those people,
So who do you run with in your crime squad here? Okay, so I'm gonna break it down for you guys. Me, I'm at point guard. Then you have my uncle Khalid. He's our shooting guard. He's gonna be at the hat. He's gonna be moving around, shooting threes. Then at small forward, you have my uncle B. You know, my dad's brother. He's been obviously same thing, amazing to me. But he's more of a slasher, likes to cut to the rim, get rebounds, you know, defend at a high level. Then you have my brother, my guy, probably the guy arguing most on the game. He's our lockdown / power forward. He's gonna be guarding a lot of the ball handlers. Gonna be guarding the centers. Can switch 1 through 5. Can also score at a good range we need him to.
The information about the reactor isn't UI on your screen at all times.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NB. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. We've got Bailey, also Tyrese Maxey out there, and it's Best in at the 3. And for Indiana, MP is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Ivica Zubac, and it's Fleming in at the 4. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, BA, I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Out to the wing. Here's Best. He buries it from 3.
Fuck that, we can go bang for bang. No, fuck that, we can go aim for aim.
Offensive talent. Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine.
We can go aim for aim. Fuck, we can go bang for bang.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it. A little back and forth from long range.
Fuck that, we can go aim for aim. No, fuck, we can go bang for bang. We can go aim for aim. No, fuck, we can go bang for bang.
Now here's Maxey. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Best. Here's Mobley.
You gotta get a shout out right by now.
Shot clock at 6.
You have to get one off. If you don't get one off, it's gonna be a shot clock violation.
Inside. Here's the break. Here's Benson. Tries again. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here.
Keep playing if we ain't getting the ball.
And a half points a game. Mobley, no good.
Open that
Pacers
open.
1 of 4 to begin this one. And the defensive player of the year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so
we gonna bang for aim. Make the fix of it. I say, yo, it's your bitch. I say, hey, yo, are you up, bitch? That ain't me, but that ain't me. You a lame, bro. You a lame, bro. You lame. I don't hit me.
After the basket by Cleveland. From deep, MP.
I say, fuck that. We can go bang for man. I say, monkey, get your ass over here.
Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor to the paint. Here's Mobley. And so he draws the foul, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. There were so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heated.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous. Sorry, you said somebody from where?
Nah,
that's not being nervous. You just wanted to say it. Shorty saw the first 3 letters and her mouth started malfunctioning. I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt, and I was like, okay, she's trying to say Nigeria. But she stuttered that shit 3 times, bro. She was about to pop her off.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
Even my guy in the back is holding back his laugh.
Here's Halliburton. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And here's MP from outside. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Let's go now to the sideline.
Like she don't know English.
All of a sudden, the bitch got a speech impediment.
She don't know how to read.
The fucking, my fucking ass, you got nervous. We all know what she was trying to say, bro. We know what you are. You are undercover.
All right. What do you want me to do?
What is it?
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, I won't hang up, I promise. I have to leave.
What?
Finish the anastomosis. Check the compensated valve.
God, no.
If you've done this before, you'll be fine.
That's not...
No, I'm not hanging up, I promise.
All right, we have a patient on the table. Let's get back to work.
I just left the operating room. I'm headed out now.
You finished already, Dr. Rhodes?
No, I'm still here, okay? I won't hang up.
Dr. Rhodes!
No, I'm still here. I'm still here. The elevator is really slow. Look, I'm moving as fast as I can, man. I promise. You want to talk to her? Okay. I'll do whatever you say. I'm leaving now. Just please, don't hurt her.
Trying to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The day is on the corner of Solidarity here. I'll be there in 20 minutes.
He said, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game, and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Thursday tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. They should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
All right, so look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defenses, racking up the points, too. And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. To the middle.
Pass to Fleming. Now here's MP. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he gets it back. MP way outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
It hasn't been his best quarter. He's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. So both teams making some changes here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Clowney. Here's Park. Lets it go from deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's MP. Tightly guarded. And he drains it. That basket makes it 4 for 9. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Park. Uses the glass on the layup.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
MP outside. And the three-pointer goes. Benson's got 14 points for the game.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Collinsworth. And the shot's good.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening, he capitalizes.
Argo pass to Benson. He on the arc. Another three for Indiana.
Or somebody lit a fire under this guy.
Change your passwords.
Right now.
There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Collinsworth. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
MP outside. Fires for three.
Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. He just nails the three. Way to close the quarter. Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Indiana ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Got to get back to the OR.
There's no hurry.
Mr. Montero?
Did fine. They're closing him up now.
That's good.
Since you ran out in the middle of the surgery, I'd say it's very good. And now you have time to tell me what happened.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly.
All right. What do you want me to do?
What is it?
If your teacher ever suddenly stops talking, don't assume they forgot what they were saying. Save this and show it to a friend before your next class. Because one day, this could happen in your...
Testing out steal a brain rot shop so you...
Me and Schlepp have just teamed up to take down a checker. He DM'd me asking if he had a Roblox account, and I was like, I'm not really sure. Off the top of my head, I didn't remember specifically that he was on Roblox. But he said that he saw him post a Roblox meme, so I was like, okay, let me look into it since I have an alt account. I check his Discord profile pic. It says on his activity that he was playing Roblox, so I'm like, okay. So then I key search Roblox on his Discord, and lo and behold, he is developing on Roblox. And then, I'm just gonna be honest, I grokked it, and I'm like, Grok, find this guy's Roblox account. And it actually found his Roblox account, like, instantly. I was able to confirm that it was him because he was stupid enough to post videos of him making games on Roblox. He made a Roblox Tower Defense game from scratch in roughly 3 hours. No templates were used. And all I had to do was look at the skin that he was using to find out that the Roblox account was the exact same. See right here, the account name is Picky Paw, not like he was hiding.
You want me to move on, just like that.
I am currently serving time in puppy prison, which is total bullshit. I was minding my own business, chasing my tail under Mom's desk while she was in one of her Zoom meetings when her laptop cord wrapped itself around my foot. It scared the crap out of me. I ran like a wildebeest being chased by a rabid lion all around the house, taking Mom's laptop and her entire marketing team with me. Mom started chasing me, which made me run even faster. I ducked under the bed and landed on Mom's happy stick, which began to make this horrible buzzing noise, making me even more frightened. Her marketing team started laughing their asses off, but it wasn't funny. I thought that the cord was trying to choke and murder me. Mom crawled under the bed, but she didn't even care about me. All she did was turn off her happy stick and grab her laptop. I was still shaking almost as fast as her happy stick when she went back to her desk and tried to get everyone to stop laughing. Now Mom says whenever she talks to her computer, I have to spend time in puppy prison. Tell Mom it's not my fault, and this could have been avoided if she would just charge her laptop at night and get a boyfriend. I am currently...
Every time someone joins my stream, my duct tape, I will drop.
Soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that tonight? We'll see, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. Let's see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight. Yeah, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And one thing about this game, Grant,
every time someone joins my stream, my duct tape.
Yeah, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
I added fuel rods to my
Fortnite game. Fuel rods make the reactor produce power, but once they run out of energy, players have to replace them.
Inside.
So someone has to carry fresh fuel rods into the reactor room.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing. Yeah, exactly.
Steal my sprays, bro. I need the spray dust.
A little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
I'm not giving you ID. Open the door, please. Turn that camera off. Sir, open the door. I'm going to the public meeting, please. I'm not giving you photo ID. I need to enter the public meeting. I don't know.
Ever wonder how 911 finds your exact location? When you grab your phone to call for help, here's what happens next. A call taker asks where's your emergency so they can dispatch someone immediately. How well they can see where you're located depends on the phone the call was made with. On a landline, it's easy. That number's linked to a fixed address, but for cell phones, the system has to find you in real time. They can't just tap into your phone. Your device has to share its own location. First cell towers give a quick ballpark, timing your signal to the ones nearby. But that only narrows you down to a couple of
You high 14.
Hi everybody, this is my brother Miles Dell. He was killed on the 12th of March of this year by Amaya Tannehill, Praise King, and Jeffrey Archaka. I've been wanting to talk about this situation for quite a while now, and I finally feel comfortable enough to talk about it. This is a very sensitive topic, so I'm probably going to be all over the place in this video, but I'm going to try my best to explain it. On March the 11th of this year, Amaya Tannehill texted Miles around 11:30 and asked to hang out, and I should come pick him up. Miles sends her his location, and she comes pick him up. Miles had no idea that this was just part of the setup to murder him. Miles, Amaya, and another girl in the car rode around town for about an hour.
I ever have homies, and one of my homies likes to have nobody text me saying, you want to hang out? I'm like, bro, that my sister. We never would hang out. So I'm like, I need, like, who we hanging out with? It will name Florida.
They pulled into a subdivision where Miles finally noticed that there was a black car following them the entire time. In that black car was Praise King and Jeffrey Archaka. They proceeded to chase him down, and Miles' last words were, "Please don't kill me, I don't want to die," followed by 3 gunshots. They left Miles there and fled the scene, where Miles was found an hour later outside of a garage door trying to open his eyes and trying to talk. They did attempt to resuscitate him at the scene, but he did pass away that morning at the hospital. All of the suspects were on the run for 2 weeks until they were finally caught. Praise and Jeffrey were both 18. Amaya was 17. Miles was only 15. His 16th birthday was 2 days ago, which he sadly did not get to celebrate with any of his family or any of his friends. Miles was one of the sweetest people that you could.
I wouldn't spare worse than I would sue. I think I died before the leaders, which I thought was impossible. Got a motherfucking guy over here.
Kyle. Back up. I'm gonna move a guy in hollow. I'm gonna attack the leaders right below. Back my guy up with your storm. And attack the leaders with your quick.
Oh, fuck, I didn't do it fast enough.
You fucking
I didn't do it fast enough.
You fucked me.
I didn't do it fast enough. And I died for that. I hear from the sir. I think I died before this.
My mama wanted to toss me one during my world record attempt.
Alright, Chris, is this ready to go here? Ready for cheese? Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely more than ready. So, and then we always want this cheese to be set up here so that way it doesn't take time putting this on. Yeah, so we want to make sure that we're not overcooking our chicken. When you're doing those temperature checks, you want to make sure that you're not seeing any pink or any like super sliminess. A really good indicator for it being overcooked. See how this cheese really isn't melting? It's melting super slow. It should be melting in about 5 seconds after we put it on there. Let's go ahead. Let's just get another one thrown down. I'm gonna remake this for them just because that flavor is just gonna be a little bit off. It's gonna melt eventually here, so let it go ahead and sit on the grill a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and pull it off. We'll wrap it up. I'm gonna give it to him as well. I'm gonna go talk to the guests right now and let them know we're gonna remake a fresh one, okay? Thank you. Hey, sir. So we actually overcooked the first cheese steak quite a bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and get another one made. No. Hey, I'm on meal 6 and 9 if we do that. So yeah, so let me get you a fresh one, but the other one, it'll still probably be good. It's just gonna be off a little bit like on the flavors and whatnot. So I'm gonna put it in the bag just for an extra sandwich, but I'll write which one is the fresh one on there. It should just be a little bit better. All right, thank you. Go ahead and get the bread set up for this. I'm just gonna go over some indicators here and make sure that the chicken is an indicator where I just see white. And the difference here, when I put the cheese on, see how much more steam is coming up now? And you can see right away the ends are already starting to melt. So like I said, 5-10 seconds should be that melter, where the last one that took like, what, like 30 or 40, right? So there, boom, ends melted. Alright, my man, here you go. You did that one, like I said, it'll still probably taste good, but I wanted to make sure it was perfect. So we got fresh on this one. I appreciate you, man. Have a good day. Thank you. Alright, Chris, is this ready to go here? Ready your cheese?
Folks, are you in your oyster truck, my man? If you're not, this is the last day to grab it. Yeah, you're right. Your oyster truck is here, right? This is the last day to grab it for crazy price. Out of all of your friends, which one of them is most likely to... You're our brother in the World Cup. Yesterday, Spain won the World Cup. Is it the mean at all? If you just check the comments, you'll find out exactly who it is. People are also asking, is it crap? But I've already told you guys that he's on speed. We're going to meet up with our brother, so you already know we'll find him. You're our brother.
See, what's like, why do some people like to set people up and try to kill them? Cause see, I heard like multiple times people try to get set up, and why do people do setups? They're gonna set up and try to kill somebody. Why do people try to do that? Why do people set up the that?
In criminology and psychology, people work to make setups or ambushes, primarily to minimize risk to themselves while eliminating a target. When it comes to extreme acts like setting up or attempting to kill a spouse, the motives usually boil down to a few key factors: financial gain, insurance policy payouts, inheritance, or avoiding expensive divorce proceedings and asset splits, control and jealousy, and extreme...
Okay, but let's say you want, let's say like you 14, you have a friend, you talk to your friend, and all of a sudden your friend want to backstab you and make it to you die. What would that, why would them have that motive against you? Why would they leave you out?
Teens usually backstab or set up friends due to peer pressure, fear of becoming a target themselves, or a desire to gain approval from a different group. Petty jealousy, sudden feuds, or a lack of emotional maturity can also cause a friend to turn violent unexpectedly.
Well, see, if someone were forced to turn on somebody, why did not go to local law enforcement?
When someone is forced to turn on a friend, it is almost always driven by fear and self-preservation. Threats of physical violence, blackmail, or severe attack.
If they were Batman or someone who was going to commit violence on themselves and do it with no listening, then could at least let the person know beforehand, not with the person assuming them they turn on the order can have a gun and be able to fight back at least.
Guilt and loyalty often compel someone who is being forced into a setup to secretly warn their target beforehand. Giving that heads up gives the victim a chance to protect themselves, get armed, or avoid the trap entirely.
If I ever got, like, let's say my friend ever wanted to hang out with me, and my friend warned me before I'm walking myself into a booby trap, I'll make Snobby and gun just so I can at least try to fight back, so at least if I die in the process, I die fighting back, and I die taking 2 people down with me.
If you know or suspect the setup, do not go. Contact law enforcement.
No, like I'm saying, all hypothetical, but all like hypothetically, let's say I was long, let's say, like my friend, this is all hypothetical, let's say I was set up, and then my friend don't tell me, but I bring like a gun with me, and I unload 2 shots before it's behind us, unload 2 shots, then I'll ask my friend where the hell from me, I said that.
Even in a self-defense situation, bringing a weapon into a trap almost always results in severe legal consequences or fatal escalation. Avoid the situation entirely and report any threats to law enforcement.
And let's say I unload 2 shots, both on the 2 people who were trying to kill me, let's say I unload 2 shots on them, before they can unload 2 shots on me, and I tell my friend in the liver, so they get out, and the two shots. So I come off from the book that would have him go down with him, voice, then what? Voice.
In a close-range gunfight, no one actually wins. Everyone involved usually ends up dead, critically injured, or facing life in prison. The only real way to survive a setup is to stay away entirely and call law enforcement.
But let's say I couldn't stay away and I got stuck in the middle of the setup. I will make sure I take at least 2 people down with me in the process of dying. So this case I'll ever step to make sure I take 2 people down with me. But it's where
prioritize your safety by contacting law enforcement or a trusted adult immediately if you ever feel threatened or trapped. Fixating on violence only leads to...
See, why did the U.S. not allow people to lose self-defense or lose a weapon to protect themselves with them walking into a setup?
The law does not allow using deadly force when walking into a known trap because self-defense requires an immediate, unavoidable threat. Legally, if you know a situation is dangerous, you have a duty to avoid it rather than knowingly entering a gunfight.
Yeah, but let's say you decide to avoid that. You decide your best, and you didn't know you were walking into a booby trap, and then when you found out, you only load 2 shots both on the people who were trying to get you and both on the driver in that car who were also driving the 2 people who were trying to get you. Do what?
In a story where someone unknowingly walks into an ambush, firing back would legally and narratively count as self-defense to a sudden, life-threatening attack. Because they didn't know about the trap beforehand, they had no chance to avoid it, leaving immediate force as their only option for survival.
And let's say 2 of the attackers get out of the car, try to get me. I shoot 2 of the I take down 2 of the attackers, but I'm badly ruined. But I take down 2 of the suspects who are trying to get me. Then what happened?
In a fictional story, the character who is heavily wounded after taking down their attackers would likely face a fight for immediate survival, either bleeding out, scrambling for medical help, or...
And let's say I'm wounded, and I tell the driver who got me there, I tell him you either go or you will also perish with your homeboys. You either go, then what? Go.
In a story, that dialogue creates a tense, dramatic climax.
Go, perish your
The
homeboy.
surviving character forces the driver to face the immediate consequences of their betrayal while bleeding out from their injuries. From a narrative perspective, the driver now faces a desperate choice. Flee the scene before police arrive, try to save the wounded character, or call emergency services while dealing with the fallout of the failed ambush.
And let's say that I'm going to take me into the hospital. The cops will 5 minutes later wondering why these suspects is considered deceased after, let's say, 3 minutes later, the cops find these suspects dead on the floor, not know what happened. All you know there were blood leading to us do that and what?
In a story, the police arrive 5 minutes after a shootout with no clear witnesses.
Okay.
They would treat it as an active crime scene. Investigating officers would immediately secure the area, collect shell casings, analyze blood spatter, and trace vehicle registrations or cell phone data to piece together what happened. Once the wounded survivor is identified at the hospital, detectives would place them under police hold until they...
What do you mean by people? Like, what will happen? Even how innocent, what will happen?
In legal and narrative terms, an innocent person in a setup or crime scene is someone who had no knowledge of the plot, took no part in planning the violence, and did not commit an unlawful act. If innocent bystanders or an uninvolved driver are present at the scene, police investigation. Investigators treat them as witnesses rather than suspects.
And let's say them ask why I don't know these thoughts and 2 people in the process of at the hospital and see, I also saw it, but then also wonder why I took out 3 people and how I knew to take out 3 people, then what will happen? If they think I did that, or what I knew something. But I think that's it. You get behind.
Detectives would question you closely to determine if you had prior warning, an illegal weapon, or an existing fear of attackers. If physical evidence proves you reacted solely to a sudden, life-threatening attack, your self-defense claim stands.
But let's say my self-defense came also, so I was shot in the heart 2 times, but I also shot back 2 times before thinking.
Being shot in the heart twice is almost instantly fatal, so returning fire would only be possible in the immediate seconds before losing consciousness. Forensics and medical examiners.
Yeah, but let's say I would rush to the hospital right after taking taking 2 shots to the heart, and I take 2 shots to the electrical heart. Then what will happen? How was somehow able to survive? But other 2 people weren't able to survive, and you don't know what the beef was between me and that other team.
Surviving 2 gunshots to the heart is nearly impossible, but in rare cases or fiction, a bullet might miss a critical chamber or immediate open chest surgery saves your life. Detectives would then use phone records, ballistics, and digital evidence to piece together the secret feud.
Okay, let's say the cops, after 5 hours, find out that was me.
5 hours later, police would have secured the scene.
Let's say the cops, after 5 hours, find out that was me. Go to the hospital, decide to stop me from leaving, but I already left. Now they don't know where I live, don't know what house I live at. And then decide to locate me.
This is for informational purposes only. For medical advice or diagnosis.
Alright, I'm gonna fly you guys out. Yeah, I doubt that, but let's hear it. It's set to bring lunch. Alright, over 20 dogs? Now. Oh, okay, you're good. Okay, let's go through. Alright, I'm gonna do 10 Hispanics. Grab them all. Yes, please. Okay. Hi-Vi's calling. Hey, Hi-Vi. 93 fouls. If you're a broke teenager and you want free stuff, then you need Evolve. You get to be 244, checking the Fortnite item shop every day. So I don't own an item.
Okay. I did not mean to invite Alec. 9? For the look? Bro, damn. I can't check my games right now. It's fast, plus I feel like I'm getting set up. I'm gonna just do it. What about aim sensitivity?
The last day of Shooting University was so emotional. They didn't already know today was officially the last day of Shooting University, and this whole event has been nothing but peak. The final day started with Dean Snatch showing Rakai, Ray, and Bonnie the production. After that, Dota, Ray, and Rakai tried hiding on campus because the alumni were supposed to leave today. After all the chaos, they calls it day 4. I also went into Max's room to show him love and support after the disrespectful things another streamer said to him the previous day. After the streamers came together to watch the World Cup, I just love puzzles hit 100,000 followers. Fanny spent the day as an active student after getting fired for SUPD, and Kai fell off the $17,000 Pokemon. I have been bugs.
I'm found dead, or if I disappear, or if my vehicle is found crashed and my body is missing, investigate Joey Ray Webb of Mabee, Michigan. He has stalked, harassed, and publicly smeared me since our relationship ended. The abuse did not...
As you can see, I feel like crap.
We got the best. As you can see, so Grant, now the park is closed down because there's vandalism at the park. The park has been closed for 3 days now.
you have a sandwich that's Mike's sweat, right?
If you're in a Fortnite lobby tonight at 12:45 my time, Mountain Standard Time, and you had the white shirt John Wick, and then you're
I went tired today. I'm tired today. 2 hours. It's alright. But I live the whole time. So I can make that loud. Okay.